That's The Strokes and Last Night on 94.3 The Shark. We are in the studio at the Paramount, brought to you by New York Cancer and Blood Specialist. It's Rob Russian. We are here tonight because I Prevail is performing, and tickets are still available. A limited amount of tickets are still available. So please come on down here and go see the band tonight. And I have in the studio Eric, one of the lead singers, and I have Dylan, one of the guitar players. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Thanks for having us, man.
No problem. Thank you. We've been playing I Prevail and breaking down for quite some time. The album Trauma came out this past March. You guys have been out on the road for a few weeks. How's the tour been going?
It's been great, man. We just got back from Europe, and that was a trip, literally. But that was awesome, and we're just ready to get back home and play to our homeland fans, and it's been great. The show's been awesome so far.
And then, was there any interesting stories going over to Europe? What's the biggest difference? I sound like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Royale with cheese. And, what's one of the biggest differences in the fans compared to the ones here?
Well, as far as the logistics go, they don't use air conditioning as much, or ice for that matter. So there are a couple of shows that are what would be over 100 over here, and just no AC.
Were you guys playing anywhere this past weekend when the weather was like that?
Yeah, where did we just play last
night?
We
played we were up in played those festivals in Wisconsin. It was just rained out, pouring, and yeah, so crazy weather on its own there.
And this is the first time you guys have been here on Long Island at the Paramount.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the venue so far? Just gotten voted number 2, I think, in the world as far as
pretty cool.
For ticket sales.
We just had some people show us through all the secret entrances and stuff. It's got a really cool vibe in here. I like it.
Yeah, there's a really cool vibe, and if you guys are fans of, I think I told you about the Shawshank Room.
Yeah, we just checked that room.
Some of those props are supposedly real too.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's Rob Rush. We got Eric and Dylan from I Prevail tonight, and I got the funny question for you, Eric, is because the other singer does what they call clean vocals, and you do the harder vocals. Yet a couple years ago, his voice got messed up, and yours was fine. So how does that happen? I would picture. because you got some real bellowing growls. So.
I don't know. I think just a freak in nature. I don't know. I'm just,
I
don't know.
How do you keep your voice? Because people think when it's rock and roll, you're out drinking all the time, and for that, how do you keep your voice going? I don't want to say night after night, but maybe night after every other night.
Just drinking a lot of water, man. I cut back on drinking alcohol, a lot of it before the show, and I don't drink as much anymore. I used to drink a lot, and started noticing my voice was getting a little thinner, wasn't be able to last as long, and but yeah, just drinking a lot of water. Been doing a little bit more warm-ups with Dylan and Brian, and it's our boy Jamie Vendura, vocal coach. We've been working with a little bit. Brian's been working with a lot. He brought him back from the dead from that that injury.
So the new album Trauma has been out since March, and it's I Prevail here at the studio at the Paramount. It's Rob Rush on 94.3 The Shark. What time are you guys going on tonight? Do you know? Is that time?
9:30.
9:30. All right. Yeah. So you still have time to come on down here. And before we let you go, I want to ask you, there's unfortunately a lot of rampant mental health issues going on in the world today with, I think it started probably about maybe close to 4 years ago with Robin Williams, unfortunately, and then you just kind of heard a lot of people in the entertainment world or big names, unfortunately go down certain routes. And the song Breaking Down deals with a lot of that. Did it come from personal experiences? Mostly everything does, but was it deeply personal? Or?
Yeah, it was. This whole record, when we were writing it, we definitely wanted to make sure that we had a big piece of ourselves, that it was super evidently clear that it was us, and be super transparent with everyone through the lyrics and the music. And Breaking Down especially is a song about that. What the ending of the song says, I don't really like myself, and it's that constant battle you have with yourself. And when you feel like you talk to someone, they just listen. They're not really listening. And you talk to other people, they just give you medicine, they write you off. And it's for us, it was very cathartic writing it to be dealing with each of us having our own level or our own issues. And
because you can look at somebody and never know exactly what they're going through.
Exactly. So to be completely transparent, and all these songs, our last record, we had a lot of songs that were don't worry, things will get better, but sometimes they don't. Sometimes they take a long time, But what helped me and helped a lot of us was growing up or dealing with some of these things is to know that you're not alone, that someone else is dealing with it, and they're having a hard time too. So that just means that there's someone that you can confide in and someone that's battling and fighting this thing just as much as you are.
And I think probably one of the most gratifying things for you so far, the song's only been out, less than 6 months. Has the reaction, emails or people coming up to you with stories about how maybe the song changed their view of certain things?
Yeah, I mean, there have been times where we've played shows and you can just see it on people's faces. I'll never forget. It was one of the first shows we played on Trauma Tour where we were playing Breaking Down, and I saw this girl in the front row, and like she was laughing but crying at the same time, and you could just tell that it was so serious to her when she was singing the words back, "I don't really like myself." That was really powerful because it just took me back, like how much words that we wrote down and created affected
it's a trip,
somebody.
Right?
Yeah.
Look at it. It's a trip.
And I just remember like making eye contact with her and just kind of like had a moment with her where I was like, I feel it too. Like, it's all right.
That's awesome. And that's been one of the, bigger songs that you guys have had. I like, Paranoid too, which is another great one.
Thank you.
All off of the album Trauma, which is available now. I'm going to let you guys warm up. Did you eat anything? Did you check out the Huntington area yet?
I went to the comic book store just around the corner. Got a couple comics that I was missing.
What did you think of Shazam? I just saw that movie. Did you see Shazam?
I didn't see that yet. I didn't see it yet.
It was pretty good.
I've been kind of hesitant on the DC movies as of late,
You
their
ain't
last.
kidding. I know.
Yeah,
I got a Superman tattoo. I feel bad. I look at the Marvel movies and I'm like, why couldn't DC get it right?
See, I'm a Marvel fan, so I've been pretty excited. Like they haven't really ruined anything.
Good for you.
But that's why I'm gonna have to watch that because I think it just came out in streaming or something.
It was.
I heard good things.
Did you like Big with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a superhero version of Big.
Oh, I love it.
And they actually make a little bit of a reference in there, and that's all I'll say. But iprevail.com is how you can get in touch with these guys, and socially on media, Instagram, Facebook, and people get in touch with you guys personally.
Oh yeah, it's I Prevail Band at everything, and then mine's it's either Eric_Prevail or Dick Van Berg. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter you can find me at Dylan Bowman or on Instagram at Dylan_Prevail.
And if there's somebody sitting in the car right now debating on coming, I'm going to leave the floor open to you before we play Breaking Down. Why should they come see I Prevail tonight?
I mean, if you're looking to do something other than staring at a screen tonight, where you could go out and have fun with people and jump around and see a crazy show, I mean, I implore you to come check out I Prevail. It's a show unlike any other you're going to see.
We're going to have a good time. So turn your car around, turn to the venue, buy a ticket, come hang out with us. Let's get drunk if you're over 21.
Oh, yeah. It's all about experiences. You can see it on your news feed, the videos, or you can come see them here in person tonight at the Paramount in Huntington. Tickets are still available, and they will certainly be doing this one. It's Breaking Down, I Prevail. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us, man.
No problem, man. 94.3 The Shark, live from the studio at the Paramount.